My name is Billy Cox. I'm a reporter with the Herald-Tribune in Sarasota, and I went to Vietnam back in November, shortly before the 50th anniversary of the Tet Offensive. I kind of wanted to see how the communist society we tried to save them from was doing today. So I went on a tour arranged by the Nation magazine, where we spent nearly 2 weeks going as far south as the Mekong Delta, west to Khe Sanh and the border with Laos, then north to Hanoi with multiple stops in between. The revelation to me was how this relatively small country had rolled with and ingested so many outside influences. It was dominated for 1,000 years by China. It uses an alphabet romanized by Portuguese Jesuits beginning in the 17th century. It has 54 ethnicities, and if forced to choose, many Vietnamese would likely prefer ancestor worship to Buddhism. To me, the most extreme example of Vietnam's capacity for assimilation are the Cham. The Cham are an ancient seafaring people who dominated the modern nation's midsection for 13 centuries. Before being dispersed by the Vietnamese, these folks incorporated elements of Buddhism, Hinduism, and Islam into their social fabric. They revered the feminine mystique in their artwork, and they even turned Buddha into a woman. Vietnam does not recognize the Cham today, and fewer than 500,000 are left in Southeast Asia. But the larger point is, when you visit this place, you can clearly see that foreign imprints are part of the continuum. Like Vietnam has some of the best, lightest, freshest, tastiest cuisine in the world, but when you get a load of the ubiquitous American junk food chains here, it does kind of make you wonder who won the war. But this is a country that appropriates what works and tosses what doesn't. Vietnam is only nominally communist. It doesn't even have free universal health care. This is a nation of entrepreneurs, two of whom have navigated its authoritarian politics to become billionaires with a B. So, the idea that this complex nation would have deferred its independence to an imposed domino theory ideology is to have no comprehension of its history. I learned this in less than 2 weeks. 50 years ago, our leaders never learned it at all.